Hey guys, it's still January 1st. I just got out the shower. I made that video, my last video, like 40 minutes ago, and I published it. It was my first one ever. And I guess I just wanted to say that, kind of give you a little rundown of what I'm doing right now. Shoot. I have like this habit tracker. Hold on, let me find it. I might have to edit this. No, it's right here. All right. So I have this little habit tracker, and I actually don't know how to flip the camera, so I'm gonna have to figure that out before I continue. So I might have to learn how to edit as well, so I can edit this and I'll be okay. So apparently Apple doesn't let you change the camera, like rotate it while you're recording. So I'm gonna start using timestamp, but just to give you a little show of like the difference in like how the camera shows it, I'm gonna show this clip and I'm gonna show, you know, the clip of timestamp and then talk. Okay, so I'm actually using TikTok, and I have a jacket on because it's actually cold in here. This is also my second take because apparently TikTok makes you like post to like save it without a watermark, and I obviously don't want a watermark on my like YouTube videos of like TikTok. So I mean, it's kind of a bummer, so I'm just using like an alt account. But the garage isn't fully insulated, so that's why I'm wearing a jacket. I don't really know what to say. Like, that already was just a struggle in and of itself. I don't really know why Apple, like, doesn't just have, like, a feature to rotate the camera. Like, I don't know why it has to be like this, but this is just my alternative for now. I might as well just get my own camera or something, but this is it for now. I wanted to tell you guys about my habit tracker. I didn't actually come up with this. I found it from an Australian man who I can't remember the name of, but I'll put his name in the description. Here's the memorable moments. I'll just write something new down every single day. It's still January 1st. Happy New Year's. And I said it's a new year, and I'm prepared to rock the world. Yeah. Alright, and then here's our habits that we're going to track. So first I have chess, and I want to track that because I want to get better at chess. Somebody told me that chess like helps your brain, and it helps with like pattern recognition and other stuff like that. And I believe it. I know Andrew Tate kind of like talked about that as well. I'm not saying like I think of him in like a super positive light, but like, I don't know, just something to think about and try. And chess is actually pretty fun. I honestly was turned off to the idea of chess, but it's actually a fun game if you know how to play it a little bit. Like I almost lost to somebody, but they resigned unknowingly that they were in a better position. So yeah. But here's me reading the Bible, and I also write down like timestamps of how long it takes me. On average, it takes me like an hour to do chess because I do the puzzles and I play one game. And one game's like 30 minutes. It sucks. I'm not skilled enough to try to do like quick rounds, but I might try it. I don't know. But next is the Bible. I am Christian. If that like makes you guys unwell, like you can click off the video, but I'm not ashamed to have faith in God, if that makes sense. I don't diss other people's beliefs though. Like, I can pray for you guys at the end of the day, and that's all I can do. Like, I'll still treat you guys like a human being. I won't like I just don't see a point in like degrading somebody over what they believe in. Next is acupressure meditation. Normally it's just meditation, but I also added acupressure. I've been doing that for the past couple of days, and today I started combining a heating pad with it as well, and this was nice. Like, I started doing acupressure yesterday, and it's these like tiny little like spikes, and it's like some Chinese traditional medicine thing, but I lay on it on my bare back, and it kind of hurts, but you lean into it incrementally, and you eventually get into the place. And when I have this on max heat and this morning, it was awesome. I laid here for 20 minutes while I did my meditation, and it was great. And I've been doing transcendental meditation, which is basically where you become aware beyond your thoughts. And it's a really interesting thing to think about because language, I was watching a video that talked about language being a virus, and I'll link his video down below as well. But basically, language like makes us stop being in the moment. Like, because we articulate it in our minds rather than experiencing it before we put a label on it. Like, we try to label things before we experience it. And I mean, that could be for better or for worse, but I think that it's more beautiful if you can have something in its truest raw form. And that's why I'm trying to do this transcendental meditation. This is another step towards Kaizen, the continuous self-improvement. And that's just something that I'm interested in, and it's pretty awesome. So I just do it for 20 minutes a day, and I'll link the guy that I do it with. His name's Raphael. I just watch his YouTube videos and put AirPods in while I lay on this acupressure mat, and I just combine things. I like compounding my habits so that way I can have as much time as possible. And the next one is penmanship. Now, my handwriting isn't that great, but I am trying to get better at handwriting. And the font that I've chosen is called Always in My Heart. I'll link the person down below whose font it is, but this is like how I want to write. I want to be able to write this font always. And I think it's pretty beautiful. Like, this top one's in bold because I've written it down like a few times over to try to practice it. But I'm going to download like a Word document eventually. I made a Word document. I made a Word document to like trace it. Next, we have stretching. Stretching is important to me because I've done it in cross country for years, and it's just a great thing to do. Stretching is so good for you, and I've been watching videos recently on fascia and how like fascia, when you're not stretching and when you're in sedentary position, you actually constrict it. You like constrict your muscles, and your muscles can't grow as big, and your muscles can't like move as freely, so you feel tight. And that's also like a contributor to back pain. So stretching is definitely on my habits. It's also so cold in here. Next is radio Taizo. Radio Taizo has been awesome. Literally, I just do it for 3 minutes every single day. I watch Samurai Matcha's video, and basically it's just the Japanese way to start the morning. It's like an exercise where you move like 23 muscles in the body all at once in like repetitive motion. And it's just awesome. If you know about like chi or ki or however you want to say it in like, you know, Chinese methodologies, I think that's what you would call it. It's kind of like that, or like Tai Chi. It's just a way to move the body and get energy. And then the last one's talking while walking. So talking while walking is actually what I did this morning, and it's how I came up with making this channel. Basically, it's talking while walking. I got it from a guy. His channel is Newell of Knowledge, and it was just a way for me to gain clarity and insight on things. When I talk while I walk outside, like talk out loud while I walk outside, I just look off in the distance and say whatever's on my mind, anything that's on my mind. And eventually I came to revelations and ideas, and it's just a great way to unwind. If you know about like EMDR or whatever, it's the same thing. And Newell of Knowledge will talk about it in a greater detail. You should check him out as well. I'll put him down in the description as well. But that's basically it. There's also a sleep tracker, and if I haven't said this already, the Australian guy made this. I did not make this, but I took inspiration from it. So if you want to make it too, I suggest checking out his video. But yeah, that's it. There's not really much else. I just wanted to tell you guys about my habits, and I think at the end of the day, I'll make like a recap of like things that I've done to better myself, and making videos is one of those things. I'll get better at it over time. I know I'm making a lot of pauses and the video's dragging on, but I'll get better with it over time, don't worry. Here's me typing. I'm actually trying to learn how to use DaVinci Resolve over here, and hopefully this will be in my vlog. So I actually wasn't able to get DaVinci Resolve running on my laptop here, so I'm actually going to be building a old computer, just out of the spare parts that me and my brothers have collected over the years, and you know, all the peripherals as well. I don't really need much, and it's gonna be old gen, but I'll talk more about it later. Okay, so it's been a long day today, and I'm still making this video. I wasn't able to like make the software work. I don't know what's going on with it, but also the Wi-Fi on here is just kind of bad, so you know, I'm actually using iMovie to make this video, so eventually I'll get better and learn more, but this is what I got for now. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know it was choppy and everything like that, but it's always a step in the next direction. As long as I keep making stuff and making it and growing, I'll know what to do, I'll know what to do better, and I'll get better. That's all that really matters, is making better content. So, and the only way to do that is to push through and do it. So, see you guys.